Another stand of trees going up on the western edge, but I'm going to have John pull out, show you a lot of what's going on as we look to the southeast towards Mariposa. And as Eileen was talking about, when the hot fire burns, you get the great big towering pyroclastic clouds. And we're going to show you that a couple of those are building right at the top of the fire as John pulls out and shows you those. So we're getting that rise up above that little level that we were having earlier. Weather in a minute. We'll stay on those if that's what she wants. Go ahead. You can talk to them, John. That's fine. Definitely, and that is towards Mariposa. But what they've been doing this afternoon, Eileen, is we'll get that towering column. It gets up to about 10,000, and then as you can see, in just a couple of minutes, it goes away. Now, I'm not sure if that's due to the upper air cooling or if the fire itself is cooling down underneath there, but it's really hard to see through this wall of smoke this afternoon. Trying to get us out ahead of this. Go ahead. Cool, thanks. And another new start out in the valley. Detwiler Air Attack Helicopter 3 TV 2292. Do you have eyes on that new start in the middle of the valley just south of the lake? That's probably it. Three TB. John, straight off the nose, they're putting a pre-line down. Well, there's another one coming in. Yeah, right there. S2's coming right by the house. Just laid a puff of smoke down, so he's marking for somebody. Yeah, right in there. I haven't seen who's coming in, but he smoked for someone. The S2's bugging out. So we're starting to see a lot of retardant drops near homes about probably about 3 miles in advance of where it's jumped the river now. Is that a 7? Sun's right on my screen. I can't. I'll look it up. Okay, my money's on it being a DC-6. They carry 2,800 gallons. So they're laying structure protection lines down. Right, if you look at that ridge line, it's come up all the way from the river to the top of this ridge just in the last 15 minutes. Now, the town of Coulterville is still quite a ways away from this, but it has jumped the river. Okay, we're standing by for weather. We needed to pick up the VLAT. I do hear you. We're going to stay on that. There has been a development here, Eileen. The fire has jumped the Merced River and is now burning to the north and east of there. So we're seeing them do a lot of lines where they think this fire could move. 3TV, go ahead, Aerotech. Okay, you wanted me to go west of the incident, and I'm also up at 7,500 because I heard the other aircraft coming in. Affirmative. Okay, yeah, we could stay up here. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He only dropped a quarter, maybe a quarter, so he's coming back. He's going to drop that same line. They want a nice heavy line right there in front of those houses. Or is he? Well, maybe he's just following the canyon out. Maybe they're not taking a whole load. They have been, when you and I were sitting down there at lunch, they were going in and out a lot, so that's probably true. That just for the heat, they're probably not carrying the full thing. Another VLAT or the DC-8? Nope, nope, that's him. Is he making figure eights or something out there on you, John? Can you see his number? Because the other one was 912. Yeah, so he's just making figure eights on you. So those only look like about quarter-mile drops right there. And if you pull out more, you can see how he's making a concentric line towards that home. I guess that would be called a parallel line. It's concentric as a circle. So they're anticipating this coming right up that draw. So I wonder if he's going to lay a couple more lines down towards that. Look at that bank angle. That is bending an airplane around. Gives you an idea how fast they want to lay this. They are not messing around. We're at 8,000 now. Yes, he's going for another line. I'm watching the spotter. He's going to make a box. They're going to make right angles to the last one. So he's on his line right now. making his last adjustment. Should be dropping any second. You see the angle they made it at? See, and that's what you were talking about, John. You're saying the fire's going to come right up that draw, and so they're dropping into the draw. Five minutes. Okay. But he faked you out the last time. So 911's back here now? Okay, so I'm seeing 912 heading back to Castle. So that's 911. But he's hauling. That's as fast as I've ever seen them fly. Sorry, let me turn away. Standing by. Okay. Well, let's just go with what she needs. Let's just go over there to the ridge. You want to, he's gone, Wayne. Oh, no, here he comes. Ridge line. So if we can get him dropping, then we'll pull out and show this protection line that they're dropping. One minute with talkback. Looks like he's scoping it out. Oh, he's got his spotter. Looks like they're making the box on there. Yep, he's turning sharp in. Turned a little bit tight for him, didn't he? Oh, he's going to bring him up this side to make that box. Looks like they're trying to make a big triangle in there, or pyramid, however you want to call it. However many sides it's going to be. Standing by. It is well underway as we're seeing the second of two VLATs that are working the fire, 911 and 912. We were watching 912 most of the 4 o'clock hour. 911 is starting to work this area. I'm going to have John pull out, pan to the left, and show you what's happening and why they're here. You can see a retardant line at the bottom middle of your screen. So what's happening here is you see the fire in the distance, the retardant line's in here. We have seen the fire jump the Merced River, so it's coming to the northeast. So they're pre-planning structure protection up in this northeastern area. They're using the very large air tankers to put a perimeter around several homes that are in this area, because they're expecting that this fire is going to come right up that gully that's just on the other side from us of that red line. So you can see there are some homes and some other buildings in here. So right now, not a good sign that the fire has jumped the Merced River, but they're attacking this area very heavily with the heavy tankers. I wonder if it's okay to pop that back down to 6,500. 3TB, thanks. No worries. C-130, look at that. Hercules. MD-80 is here too, following the ingress right there, bottom of the screen. We're cleared back down to 6,500. T-130's on it. Did he? MD-80 just crossed over the top of it. That was cool. So he's going to make the circle and drop that same line and connect the dots probably. So this is all the blackened area from the Merced River up into Lake McClure, and it almost got all the way to Lake McClure. It's like within a mile of the shores on the north and west sides, and down the east side of Lake McClure, and you can see out into the valley, down further out there into the valley, still burning some to the south, but everything is moving down into the east and north and to the east. So south and east and north and east. And down on the other side of that smoke is the end of it. That's 18 miles away from the fire up here. Okay. And Edie's reading over. Okay. Bear Valley is right in the middle. Everything went around it. So there's Bear Valley right there. Now we have that wall of smoke that's right between us and there, so we're fairly well stuck here over Lake McClure and in between the Merced River and Coulterville.